Alright, I've got to lay this all out for you. I've been a self-employed artist for years now, and my path has curved and taken some turns. I never would have imagined being where I am now. I never thought my hopeful dreams would just become reality. Waltzing through doors I used to pray would open. I decided at the beginning of the year I would do 2 shows, DragCon and SlimeCon. It's always been a huge gamble working shows, especially if you're putting your normal work on the back burner and may not be getting a reliable pay. Just hoping that the shows would be worth it, which they always are. If you see me at a show, I'm sure you can see the frantic panic and the stress in my face, but you all have always made it so worth it. All the uncomprehendable insanity. You guys made it worth it. The lines at my booth, the photos, the gifts, the hugs, so much support I would have never imagined possible. I'm so completely blessed by everyone just pouring their hearts out to me. You all make me want to push harder to reach my dreams. It's now July, and the conventions have ended. The glitter is settling, but it's time to get to work. As I drive up to LA, bringing my precious babies to a real shop, it feels like flashes of reality inside of a dream. This is actually happening. I get to be a part of an amazing artist shop in a place people dream all their lives to come to. It's real. Los Angeles is a land of dreams, and I get to be a part of it. NewProfanity is a super special shop on Melrose. They only sell artist-made items, so everything in the shop is made with so much love, and it really shows. So many unique creations, all in one magical shop, makes it hard not to buy everything. It's so fun because they're always adding new artists, so every time you visit, there's something new to discover. Taking home some super adorable pins, and if you know me, you know I had to snag that cutie Burbo. The storefront is super cute too, with their support local artist signs. You won't miss it. Now, since we are in LA, we had to do some touristy things. We had to stop by the JapanLA shop. I've only seen it online, and I've always wanted to visit. I definitely squished a lot of plushies, and I wish I could have taken them all home. The shop is absolutely adorable. They have sections of Totoro, Pusheen, and all the Sanrio characters. I definitely felt like a little kid again, and I promise I only bought one plushie. Now, if we're sticking to the theme of popular Instagram, YouTube, touristy type spots in LA, the Grove was definitely next on our list. Now, if you've never been to the Grove, I would describe it as a mini mall movie set. It definitely did not feel real. It felt like a Disney perfect version of a cool place for the rich and famous to hang out, like Disneyland for social stars. They even had a trolley made by the same person that did the Disneyland trolleys, which I thought was super cool. Now, my favorite unexpected find is at the very end of the Grove. there's a farmer's market. So we had to explore that. It was super hard not to buy a bunch of food to take home with us, but it was 90 degrees out and we had a very long drive home, so I think anything that we bought would have definitely melted. So we searched for something that wouldn't melt. We ended up stumbling upon this tiny little shop in the middle of the marketplace, and it was as if I found heaven. My little crafter heart just exploded. Stickers. I tried not to buy the entire store, but if you know me, I definitely have a weakness for stickers, especially because I can use them all for my crafts. So, I mean, it's a smart purchase, right? We decided it was time to go home. My baby birds were calling for me. So we jumped on the freeway, but it took almost 3 hours to get home. There's some good things about living in California, but one negative is definitely that a 45-minute drive can easily turn into a 3-hour drive. But regardless, we made it back home to our little bubble, and if I'm being honest, I still can't tell if I'm dreaming or if my life has just somehow become one big beautiful dream. Either way, I hope I don't wake up.